Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff! Martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
You lazy bones. No one is up this morning. You're all snuggled up in your blankies. Maybe you have your teddy bear hugged up against you. Quiet drizzle of the rain on the roof. Oh, so cozy and warm. Wake up! Good Lord have mercy. I saw one concurrent viewer. Probably that's YouTube counting me as a viewer. Well, old Master Yafu is going to go it alone. If that's what it takes, that's what we'll do. And maybe somebody will watch this video on the rewind and take advantage of a morning workout. In all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, if any gentlemen happen to drop by here on the rewind, it's easier to start a project. It's all new. Ooh, I'm going to do morning workout every morning. Oh, I'm going to commit to this. Oh, I'm going to get in shape. And then you attend that first class, you do that first workout, and then the second, and then maybe the third, and then something happens where you miss one. So that's okay. You do the next one. And the next one, then something happens where you miss another one. Next thing you know, you're starting to choose to miss them instead of having something cause you to miss them. The next thing you know, morning workout just seems tired and old, and I've been there, done that, and so you stop. And if you're old, you start growing this thing back again. The old gut comes back. Hello, old friend. It's your gut. Good to see you. Let me just get right here under your shirt where I've been for years. You don't need that old morning workout. You and me, we're going to be friends. Or if you're a lady, fat usually gathers in this general area. Hello, old friend. Let me just jump right on your caboose right here so you'll have a nice, big, padded butt. Okay, in all seriousness, let's do this. I hope you guys are jumping on here later and doing some kind of workout, keeping yourself in shape. Dogs? Okay, let's get to it. Tai Chi, 24-point animal form. If you don't know it, it's nice and slow, so just follow along. All right, there was our 24 point. Oh, who do I have joining? All right, it's Edward. Oh, it's Carballosa. It's probably Febe and or Valeria. I thought you had a class or something early on Fridays now. Well, I'm happy to see you there. Thanks for coming in here to keep the old man company and to hold him accountable for busting his bohonkus this morning. All right, so I hope you got to do at least a little of the 24-point animal form. Let's get out our chart and see what exercises we have ahead of us today. I made this thing out yesterday thinking it was a workout day rather than a forms day. As it turned out, yesterday was Paul Guy Day, not exercise day. I mean, Paul Guys are exercise, but you know what I mean. So I'd already done 20 chair push-ups, and I didn't do the chairs at my hands. I did the chairs on my feet. So if you're doing push-ups like this, before when I had the hernia, I elevated the chairs. I elevated my upper body, so it was like this. Well, yesterday I elevated my feet, so the push-ups were like this. You got a little more weight coming down onto your arms. It makes it a lot harder. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to stick with our standard push-ups. So we got push-ups, we got core, we got belt curls, we got ham butt, and we have quads. And see, the quads will allow us to rest our arms before we go into the push-ups. But right now, it's time for push-ups. Now, this arm has been a little sore than usual this morning. Yesterday, I did Aikido and several techniques. I didn't use my hands so much, but several techniques pushed on this, like pushing on a bruise. So might not be able to do the push-ups. We'll see. It hasn't been a problem in the past. We will soon find out. Let's get those belts to the side so you can slam that belly button and chest against the floor on every push-up, but don't touch your knees, only your body. So here we go. Ready, ladies? And hopefully some gentlemen will come along too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I was thinking maybe we'd go to 50 today, but I started wearing out right around 42. So I don't want to have any slacker push-ups. If you got a different number, you can just keep up with your own chart. My goal, well, a sub goal is to try to get up to 50, but we did 40. That's good. And then some core, girls. Let's just start with plain old ankle touch crunches. And let's see, we got the Carballosis, cool. And it says we have 2 concurrent viewers. So either we have a lurker or perhaps Bebe is logged on to 2 accounts at once so that she can chat. Doesn't matter, it's time to rock and roll. All right, so touch your heels where you can just barely touch, then slide them forward where it's just out of reach. Now you're going to be touching your ankles. One tendency is to try to stretch your arms as far as possible. Instead, relax your arms and shoulders. Only do as much as you need to hold them up, right? And then use your tummy to get your fingers to your ankles, not your arms and shoulders. Relax those, use your tummy. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, woo! All right. Let's stretch them tummies out a little bit. Roll right over there. Stretch it on out. Oh. All right. It's me. Oh, okay. Okay, so today Feb is two accounts at once, and that is perfectly fine. Don't matter. We're good to go. So we just did your usual crunches. So we'll put crunch, and we did 50. Always square those up so we can keep up with what we did and the number, and it doesn't get confused with whatever else we do for next time. Belt curls, as usual, for the indeterminate future. I'm doing one arm. Well. Zoe, good to see you. Finally, some companies. I get it. The hypnotic drizzle of rain on the roof. The soft glow of distilled sunlight at your window. You're all snuggled up, cuddling with your teddy bear or your stuffed turtle. Wake up! Good Lord, ladies. No, only one account. Huh? Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. So we have 3 being shown. So we have 1 lurker. That is just fine. Lurkers, you are welcome. You don't have to chat if you don't want to. We don't need you to chat. We just need you to work out, daddy or mama, whoever you are. And let's see what was next. After our core, oh yeah, belt curls. All right. Doggone it, I hate doing so much out of balancing. I'm a little bit obsessive about balance and being even. But at this point, I'm going to really damage my arm. I really worry about damaging it. We'll see what the ortho says. I contacted an orthopedic specialist about my arm. So I'll go to see them whenever. Maybe today, maybe not. We'll see. But until then, I don't want to take any chances. So I'm doing one-armed curls, making my right arm bigger. When this thing finally heals, I'll just do double duty on the left arm. All right, here we go, ladies. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stretch that belt. 8, 9, and 10. All right. Boy, I hate not working both sides equally, but that's the way it goes, ladies. Belt curls, 10. So if it's just a number, we don't need a box. I'll go ahead and put our plus sign. All right, ham butt. Now, Master Settles showed me a cool kind of exercise. I will probably, or maybe it's counting you. Yeah, could be counting me for sure. Sometimes it does it, sometimes not. Usually when it counts me, it'll pop on and off though. And this one has stayed consistent, so I think it's probably someone else. Doesn't matter. We got Febbit for sure. We got Zogies for sure. So we'll just go with it. All right, this new ham butt exercise. Again, I don't know what it's going to do to my arm. You know, we'll see. So, you're going to put your hands behind you, feet in the front, and then you're going to make a table. And raise up your belt. Then we're going to push our belt as high as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more, ladies. 1. Push it high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, man. That worked my booty. I don't know about you ladies. Oh yeah, that definitely worked the booty. It also really stretched out my biceps. Felt a little in the hamstrings too. Definitely more butt. What about you ladies? Did you feel it more in your butt or in your hamstrings? You won't feel anything if you don't try to push your belt knot into the ceiling though. All right, let's switch. One of you ladies tell me if you felt it more in your butt or your hamstrings. All righty. Woo, butt, man. I definitely felt that in my booty. Dude, good booty exercise, which is good. Remember, your butt's not just for sitting and spanking. Your butt controls those side kicks. Your butt controls running, especially if you're lifting your leg in front of you, like going upstairs. Even just plain running. Your butt muscles, those gluteus maximi, they do a lot. So it's important to work those booty muscles. All right. So ham butt, I don't even know what those exercises are called. I'm just going to call it the table. So we'll put TBL, and we did 30, didn't we? Neither. I felt it in my arm. Well, probably you're not pushing your belt up enough. You really have to push your belt. Try to touch your belt knot to the ceiling. Otherwise, you don't really engage your booty. Yeah, I felt it in my arms too. Stretched out the front of my deltoids right here and my biceps a little bit. What do we got next? Quads. I like them old Masters chairs, man. I got a good burn out of them Masters chairs on Monday. And we didn't do MC on Wednesday, or did we? I don't remember. Anyway, let's do them again. And I'm going to go get my cell phone. On Monday, I used my cell phone and, or did I? I don't remember. You know what? Forget the cell phone. I'll use the dojo clock right over there. All right, let's find a wall. against which you can put your back. And remember, ladies, you don't touch your knees like this. Otherwise, it's your arms holding up the weight, not your quads. We want our quads holding up the weight. You want your arms completely relaxed. All right. So let's see. We're going to start at 30. Right now, the clock's on 15 seconds. Now it's on 20. Excuse me, I'm pulling down my bicycle shorts. All right, 5 seconds, ladies. Get ready. 2, 1, and master's chair. There's 10 seconds. There's 20. There's 30. There's 40. There's 50. There's 1 minute. Let's go for longer. See if we can make 90 seconds. There's 70. There's 80. There's 90. Oh, brother. Oh, man. Quadsy, quadsy, quadsy. I'm going to stretch these bad boys out. Huh. You felt it in your abs. Very interesting. I didn't really feel it at all in my abs. Master Settle said it would somewhat work your abs, but I don't really feel it in my abs so much. Whew, okay, that was cool. Oh, man, I got the quad quivers, bro. All right, so quads, we did master's chair, and we did it for 90. There we go. Uh-oh. Push-up time again, ladies. It's time for push-ups. Whew. Okay. Push-ups. Belts over to the side. Here we go. Arms really smarting today. I took a big old load of ibuprofen and I've iced it and heated it this morning. Still feels messed up, man. Here we go. Ready, ladies? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa! Woo, that is all I had. Oh, man, 40. Not bad, not bad. Time for some core again. The leg lifts somewhat work the thighs too, the quads. So let's avoid those. Let's do some circle crunches. So you find a spot on the ceiling, remember, and you don't let your fingers, right? You don't let the spot get outside your fingers. Hello, I'm outside the fingers. Now I'm inside the circle. Keep it inside your circle. All right, here we go. All right, ladies, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow! Woo! Barely got through those, ladies. Oh. While I'm down here, I'm going to stretch my pecs. So just put your arm out, roll this way, feel it stretching your pecs. That did not do as good as a wall. Yeah, much better. Oh, okay. Man. So we'll do the circle crunches. We did 50. I don't know about you ladies, but those circle crunches are like 20 times harder than the regular ankle touchers. I think it's because your arms you're having to lift the weight of your arms too. Belt curls, okay. I'm sitting here thinking about trying something lightweight on my left. I don't think so. If anything, with my left arm, it would just be doing nothing like this. In fact, I'm going to do that. So I'm flexing, just pulling one muscle against the other very carefully. Super lightweight, obviously, like 0 weight. That doesn't feel so bad. All right, not too bad. All right, now I need to make this one bad. I need to feel this big time because ain't nothing wrong with this arm, ladies. All right, here we go. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I'm going to really stretch it out. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo, okay. Yeah. I'm still just going to call this 10 belt curls. One thing about what I was doing, if you have external resistance like a weight or your belt or one of those TheraBands, then these muscles don't have to engage at all. That way, when you're doing the curls, you're only working your biceps. If you're using your own body like internal resistance, then when I'm pulling up, I not only engage these, I have to engage these too in order to give these some resistance. So you're actually working both parts of your arm when you're doing it, basically just flexing like that. You're working both parts of your arm. Okay, and what was next? Belt curls, hand butt. So tell you what, ladies, let's try this Master Settles table thing again and try getting your hands at different angles like this, and also try to get them maybe more under you. If they're way out here like this, I think you're going to feel it more in your arms. If they're closer to you like this, you may not. So let's just try that, and I'll talk with Master Settles about what you can do to prevent the workout from going to your arms. One thing for sure, push that belt as hard as you can toward the ceiling. That is one secret. So, and then just think about your butt crunching, because to stick your belt forward, notice you have to crunch your butt, right? Even just standing here like this. You push your belt forward as far as you can, it really crunches your butt, okay? So, we'll try them again, like this, but now we're going to leave one leg out. Oh, you know what? Let's don't leave one leg out, because then that's also going to hit our quads, which is next. Or, I was going to say we could combine the two. So we're doing hand, butt, and quads at the same time. Let's try it, just to say we did. Okay, so get your table going, and now one leg out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push that belt to the ceiling, ladies. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Charlie horse. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, woo, I totally got a Charlie horse in my leg. That's when your muscle balls up. Whew. All right. Whatever leg you worked first, let's put it out and stretch it. How did that do for you guys? You feel it hamstring or butt or still in your arms or abs? For me, that totally transferred the work to the hamstrings. And it did not work the quads near as much as I thought it would. So we can still do our quad set. All right, let's switch feet. Hamstrings, yeah, me too, Zoe. Hamstrings big time. In fact, on this leg, I got like a cramp. My muscles just knotted up. That's called a Charlie horse. All right, then let's shake it. Like that. Cool. Wow, yeah. Definitely this morning we are getting some ham butt. So we did table, one leg, and then we did 20 each. All right, quads. Should we do masters chairs again? Tell you what, let's just do some squats and legs. Very good. And you say legs, Febet. What part of your leg? If you felt it back here in your legs, that is your hamstring. If you felt it here in your legs, that would be your butt or your gluteus maximus. If you felt it here in your legs, that would be your quadriceps or your quads. So let's go ahead and try just some squats. And we're not going to do a horse stance like we usually do. Just keep your feet like shoulder width apart and your toes straight forward. And then let's come all the way up. In class, we do these where you're down, you go a little ways back up, a little ways back up. So we're going to keep them about shoulder width apart like this. And we'll still start here, and we'll come all the way back up, but we're going to go down deeper. So 1, 2, 3. Try as hard as you can to keep your back straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Weight on your heels. 10. Get your weight on your heels. Go as low as you can. 2. 2. Back straight. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Yeah, definitely quads. Ha. Very interesting, Febit. You felt that in your quads. Did you feel it in the quad of the leg that was up? Or in the quad of the leg that was on the floor? I should say the quad of the foot that was on the floor. Because, yeah, the leg sticking up in the air, you'd feel that a little bit in your quads. The foot on the ground, that leg should have been burning your hammies. Now, once again, if you don't flex your butt and your hamstring and try to touch your belt to the ceiling, you won't feel it in your hamstrings and your butt. So you really have to focus on making that happen. Jose Famaris, you're a little late, Jose. But remember, you can just click that link again as soon as this video is over. Click it again, go through the whole thing, and you can just imagine that I'm talking to you. Many times I say ladies, that's because ladies make up the vast majority. Oh, wait a minute, Jose's been here the whole time. Yeah, because we're still at 3. The leg's sticking up, Febby, that makes sense. All right, well, that's good, and totally not a bad thing, and that makes sense. So now what you do to burn the leg that's pushing is you just got to strive to touch your belt to the ceiling. Push it absolutely as far as you can. All right, so for the quads, we simply did squats, and we did 20. All right, as usual, ladies, you don't have to stop your workout when this video ends. You can also always come back and rewind it. So, Jose, have you been here the whole time, Jose? Or did you just now log on? Maybe you just now logged on because now I'm seeing 4 instead of 3. You see, Jose, we've had 2 ladies logged on, Febe and Zoe, but yet our concurrent viewers says 3. Then when you first came on, it still said 3, but now it says 4. So I don't know. If you just logged on, then maybe indeed there's a lurker. If you've been here the whole time, then that explains it, except how do we have 4 now? And again, as Febe said, it could be me. We got 20 push-ups to go, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot because I will have to eat breakfast after this, okay? Well, dude, number 1, you can eat breakfast later. Number 2, you can crank it up after breakfast, bro. Unless, of course, you have to go to school. Well, you're homeschooled, though. So just tell your mom, hey, this is phys ed, Mom. I need to do phys ed as part of homeschool. Guys, please, see the little red button that says subscribe? Just go on and click that thing if you haven't done it already. That way you'll be a subscriber to our channel. That will be helping out the dojo with YouTube popularity. Also, if you want to be notified of when we post a video, just go ahead and click that little ding ding bell. And as always, click that thumbs up. Now this you can do for each and every video. If you've already done it for another video, that doesn't count on this one. So when you watch this one, go on and just click that little thumbs up button for me. And I really appreciate that. You are the 4th. Okay, cool, Daddy. All right, we only have push-ups to go. And then we are out of time. I got to get ready to go to Pace. And I'll tell you another little secret. I have begun writing on my next novel. The other novels has been like pulling teeth. I couldn't get interested. This novel, I'm very interested. It's pulled me into it. And an author needs that. If you're not sold on your story, you sure as heck ain't going to sell any readers on it. So, yeah, I'm hammering away at that bad boy. I might spend a little time with that. Then I got to get home, get ready to go to Passe. Not passe like, oh, that is so passe. Passe like Pace, baby, where I met you, Jose. I met you at Pace originally. I cannot. My mom doesn't let me, and I have to go do a blood check anyway. And Jose, you just want to check the spelling on that doesn't. You want to switch that E for the S. Then you want to put a little apostrophe after the N. Novel, yes, that means a long book. 60,000 words or more. Drawer number 7 is about 130,000 words. Finding Nowhere is right at 80,000 words, whereas Dread, my short story, is only 8,000 words, which is a little long for a short story, way short for a novella. You couldn't call it a novella, it's a short story. Thank you, Febe. Thank you. Yes, I'm writing a book, Jose, and I've written several before. I guess you weren't here when I wrote them, but if you're ever at the dojo and you look up on the wall behind the front desk, you'll see my 3 books, a short story and 2 novels. Okay, let's not forget our last 20 push-ups. Here we go. Oh, the apostrophe, Jose, is right next to the enter button. You have to hit shift. Oh, wait a minute, let me see here. Yeah, it's right to the left of the enter button, like that. There's your apostrophe. So it should be spelled like this. There you go. All right, 20 push-ups, folks. Let's make them good. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 100, ladies. And now, gentlemen, since we have Mr. Jose with us. So, Jose, set that alarm clock, dude. Set it for 7:30. Please come join us next week. I take 2 rest days the weekend where we don't have an early morning workout. But it doesn't mean you have to. It is good to have rest days. But Saturday and Sunday are mine. And sometimes if I miss a day, like I missed my bike ride this morning, and I believe I missed it Tuesday morning, so I'll be riding this weekend, either during the day or in the morning. Because, yeah, I like those bike rides. It's like free calorie burn, bro. All right, folks, it's time to go. Bookworm, yes, I am a proud bookworm. Oh, no, that's Febe. Febe is a bookworm, yeah. I love books, Febe. I read them all the time. You don't want to read any of my books just yet. You don't want to wait until you're around 16, 17-ish. They're more grown-up books, yeah, that deal with grown-up issues. You know what I should do? I should rewrite those books just for the children of the dojo, rated G versions, perhaps. Interesting thought. All right, ladies, that being said, it is time for me to go. Let me find my outro clip. And all right, ladies. Oh, by the way, Febe, if you're a bookworm, you might try writing a book. Nothing says you can't write a book. Where is it a rule that you have to be 18 to write a book? You don't. You can write a book at 3 if you know how to write. So if there's ever a story that interests you, just start writing. My first book was called Survivors, and the way it was inspired is I was in class, and I would talk about this little girl who got kidnapped and thrown into the trunk of a car, and the guy drove off with her. And she fought and struggled in the parking lot. I was right in the grocery store parking lot, dude. So she fought and struggled in the parking lot. The guy knocked her out, threw her in the trunk of the car, and drove her off. He took her out to these secluded woods where now they're alone. This is crime scene number 2. You never want to go to crime scene number 2. Always try to make it end at crime scene number 1, no matter how bad it is. However bad it is at crime scene number 1, it's going to be 10 times worse when you get to crime scene number 2 and the bad guy has you alone. No witnesses, no help. It's just you and it's just him. So anyway, the guy gets her out in the woods, opens the trunk. She springs out of there fighting and struggling. Well, he knocked her out again, drags her out in the woods. She came to, and they're lying there in the woods, and he's tugging at her pants. And so she wakes up, hits him again. And the guy grabs her shirt comes ripping off, and so she goes running through the woods, half naked, with this guy running behind her. Can you think of anything more scary? Well, some hunters happened to be in that area. And they said, what is that running across there? And so they got their gun, looked down the scope and went, it's a little girl, and there's a man chasing her. And they started shooting at the guy. Well, unfortunately, they missed, but it scared him off. So this little girl never gave up. No matter how bad it got, she kept fighting. Well, she was also aware enough that she could describe for the police the car into which the bad guy threw her. And when they looked it up and they showed her some pictures, she said, yes, that's the car. Well, it was like an antique. And there was only one person in the county that owned such a car. What do you know? It's the bad guy. And so the bad guy was arrested and went to prison for the rest of his life. End of story. Now, I told that story over and over again in class. And the kids all loved it. They loved to hear it. They asked me to tell it again because it's such a brave story, how brave this little girl was. So one day I thought, you know what? Why not put this on paper? So I wrote it down. I started it. And I got it kind of done. And but then it was just, in Microsoft Word. Then when I tested for my 7th degree black belt, Master Wacerza said, you need to do a big project. And I said, how about a book? And she said, yes, that would work as long as it involves martial arts, which it did. So I then went ahead and finished the story, published it on Amazon as Survivors. However, just because I told you the real story of what happened in the police report for real, Survivors does not follow that. It changes a few things, and it gives this guy a name, and it gives him a personality. It even gives the bad guy a childhood history. So it's a really interesting book. And Finding Nowhere, by the way, is the new and improved Survivors. Survivors I took off the market because after learning a little bit more about writing, I went, wow, and threw up on my tennis shoes when I read it over later. So it's all rewritten into Finding Nowhere. All right, guys, it's time to go. I am out of here. This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques learning live stream with Master Jeff. Drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, jolly, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and leave all liability for any mental laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, acute mandibular dislocation, strained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising, or bleeding, tears, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited.